With this puzzle, it certainly does help if you're familiar with Latin or other languages derived from Latin, but as my daughter used to say, everyone can play. So if we look at the sentences, the first thing to notice is that in the sentences where you say I am or I'm, there are two different words for I am in Spanish, soy and estoy. You can probably work out that médico means doctor. There's words like medical and medication. That's easy enough. So you can probably guess that cansado also means tired. But two different words for I am. And if we look further down, find it's the same thing with we are. There's somos for soldados. Again, you can probably guess that soldados means soldiers. But estamos enojadas for we are angry. So there are two different ways of saying to be. Now, another thing up here, she is a gardener, but is she ready? Now, you have to work out here that the order in Spanish is she is ready, question mark, where the question is just indicated by raising your voice a little bit. But that's not too hard to work out. All right, so why these two different words for is, are, am, this sort of thing? Well, the first thing to notice is that after the is or am or are on the right, there are two different types of words. Doctor, gardener, soldiers, shopkeepers, nouns of course, and tired, ready, angry, adjectives. With the adjective ones, the word for to be starts with est. You have estoy, está, estamos, están. With the other ones, it's son, soy, somos, or es. So there's one that goes with nouns and one that goes with adjectives. Actually, the difference really is that one goes with permanent states, like I'm a doctor or I'm Australian, whereas the estoy and estamos and está goes with either temporary things, like I'm tired or I'm ready, or everyday type things. Okay, so another little thing. With the adjectives, you notice that sometimes angry is enojada and sometimes it's enojadas. One thing you might guess from this, if you know the other European languages, is that there are plural forms for adjectives. So we are angry. We is more than one person, so the word for angry is actually plural, enojadas. And that happens again with that word for ready. So you'll notice it's lista if it's just she, but listas if it's they. So adjectives will have an S on the end, and as you saw up above with soldados and enojadas, the nouns have S on the end for plural as well. All right, so let's look at the puzzle bit. So we are gardeners. Now, gardeners is a noun and it's a permanent state, so it won't be that estamos, it'll be somos. We saw the word for gardener, jardinera, so gardeners, plural, jardineras. I'm angry. That's a temporary state. Angry is an adjective. So it'll probably just be estoy, not soy, because soy is for something permanent. So estoy enojada. As it happens, enojada is the feminine form of that adjective, but that's the form that you saw in the sample sentences, so that's what we'll go with. They are tired. Again, tired is temporary, so it won't be son, it'll be están. And cansados, again, it's they who are tired. So as we saw with lista and listas, adjectives have a plural form. So if it's they, they'll be cansados, not just cansado. Are they soldiers? Soldiers is a noun, that's a permanent thing. So this time it won't be están, it'll be son, that other word for they are. And soldados we saw earlier on.